Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another Season 10 educational gameplay guide, guys. Today we're going to be covering Poppy in the top lane. A really good champion to pick up if you want to counter pick a lot of champions in top lane in the current patch we're living in today. You can find 4 runes, full builds, the best setup for Poppy at the moment. You can all find it in the description, guys. So with that being said, let's just cover Poppy right away. So, Poppy is currently being picked into a lot of matchups, and specifically to counter champions. So, you could one-trick Poppy and get her really far, but she's mainly being played due to, like, counter-picking champions. That's what she's basically being designed for. But anyways, guys, I'm actually trying to rush my level 2 right here, but Malphite is actually first, so that's kind of unfortunate. So the most ideal way, or the best way to play Poppy in lane is kind of depending on the matchup. You want to freeze their lane around this side of the lane. That's the most important thing with Poppy, because Poppy is a really good champion in terms of like setting up lane for ganks. So you want to freeze around this side of the lane most of the time and play like around your jungler. That's basically what she's being played for. Her early game is pretty weak. Poppy's level 1, 2, 3 is not really that strong. In fact, she will become like insane after reaching the first item, or basically reaching level 6. So we're gonna have to play around that a little bit. There we go. So every single time that Malphite is going to go for CS, you want to counter that by dropping down your Q. Every single time, over and over again. And every single time that Malphite gets close to the wall, we want to hit or stun and fight him immediately. Okay. Let me quickly place a ward down. As for the skill order, you want to be maxing out your Q first and then maxing out your E right after that. That's basically like the skill order. There we go. As for like using your passive, as soon as you get to level 6, you will have a lot more mana. You can actually use your Q to be farming out the creeps and then using your coin to throw it at your opponent. That's something that most of the Poppy players always do all the time. Okay, he's gonna go for that CS, so we drop down the Q right there and then we back off again. We just want to stand right next to the farm every single time. So whenever he goes for a CS, we can just follow it up with our passive and do free damage. Oh, okay, I didn't want to miss that one. This is about to be a free kill. There we go. And that's basically how we are starting off, guys. You want to play Poppy as the counter pick champion and like being able to set up the lane for ganks. You want to play Poppy as the champion to make your jungler come top lane and kill your opponent. That's basically the way how she works. So now we're obviously going to be buying the there we go, and we might as well just buy like Contra Ward, like the red trinket. So basically, as for the build, you want to be building your Trinity Force. That's going to be the first item of Poppy. And after buying the Trinity Force, like that's actually a really strong item of Poppy. After buying the Trinity Force, you want to buy like a Sunfire cape and eventually get it into like a steraks gage, and then get like a Spirit Visage, and then get the Guardian's Angel. That's basically the build of Poppy at the moment. Best build of the patch. I'm just gonna let the Malphite like push in the lane for me right here. Do like a free Q right there, the backing off again. I still got my cookies there, so which is pretty good. I want to drop down another Q again soon, whenever I get my passive back. I didn't really want to use my passive, but my mid lane has to be really careful right now because Malphite is actually roaming down there. Okay, we can fight him right now. Here we go. Whenever he comes close, we want to engage in. He's pretty easy to fight for us right now. I could use my ultimate to keep him here longer. Got my cookies too, so I can just fight him right now. I kind of wanted to throw him into the wall, but the wall was not nearby enough. Like, he was perfectly positioned that I couldn't even reach him. I tried to use my ultimate to get him closer to the wall, but it was not good enough. I might have to reset right now because Malphite actually has his ultimate right now, which previously he didn't have that, so I could pick up the plant right here. So one important thing, they actually have a Twisted Fate in the mid lane right now, and he could teleport top lane pretty easily and like kill us, so we're gonna be a little bit careful here. Very nice. If he goes for that CS, I could drop down another Q again. If my jungler is pretty smart right now, he comes topside and we force like a kill on Malphite here. Not really expecting him to come topside, but we'll see. Okay, nice. We can take one plating before we make our way back. Nice. That's the beauty of playing with demolish in the runes. Helps you get the platings whenever the enemy team backs off. Pretty good way to snowball in lane. Nice. Now we can make our way back to base. So the next item we're going to buy right now is going to be the Sheen. That item is going to allow us to snowball against Malphite. So we buy that, we buy like another potion. Getting potions is always pretty good to have. We do have to be really careful right now because they have a Twisted Fate mid lane who can ult top lane pretty easily and like kill us. They also have a Rengar in the jungle, and if Malphite combines his ultimate with Rengar, it's gonna be it's not gonna be fun. So we have to play around whatever is happening throughout the map because we don't want to get catched by neither of those. Very good. So we want to mainly focus on like pushing in the lane over and over again, and if we do that properly, we should actually be able to like roam down to different lanes and snowboard pretty hard, just like this Malphite does right now. We can actually stop him on the way back, so let's see if we can do that right here. I don't really want to fight him because we know that TF's ultimate is currently up. And like literally he could ult top lane at any time he wants. And it's not going to be a fun time for us, so. Nice. Do like one auto attack. Twisted Fate is actually coming topside right now. Okay, he's back in the lane. We have to focus on that the entire time because that's super important. Okay, just dropping down like a free Q there. Oh, well, I missed it. What? Whoops! I accidentally messed up. Okay, unfortunately, I saw this coming. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Twisted Fate can ult top lane at any time. And it's not going to be fun. Okay, I'm just going to drop down the Q. There we go. Nice. He's going back to base right now. We can just take out the farm here. There we go. I don't want to miss out the farm here. I'm going to be pushing out the next wave, and then we will be making our way back once again, and then getting like the next pair of items. Oh, missed like one CS there. So we could stay and proc the demolish on the plating, but the thing is that Malphite will come back, and he will be able to keep us in the lane, and we don't want that to happen, guys. We don't want that to happen. Instead of buying, instead of just buying like a bunch of attack speed to get the Trinity Force, we're not going to do that because going for attack speed, it doesn't really help against small fights. So instead, what we can do, we can go for Giant's Belt and then use it later on to build something else like Sunfire Cape. I did mess up a little bit. For some reason, I was thinking like a few seasons back where you could buy the Giant's Belt and like get the Sunfire Cape. So I accidentally messed up, but no problem. I could teleport down there. I'm just gonna walk over there. It's probably gonna be too late to get there. Wow. That was insanely close. If I only knew that they were going to into that direction, I could have teleported down there. But no worries. So we're going to be pushing it all the way. Like, this is where things get really interesting because the Q is like low cooldown right now. We can just fight everyone. There we go. Pushing down lanes is pretty easy to do right now. Now we can take the like another plating. That's pretty good. Like, Malphite is roaming down different lanes, which is honestly pretty smart to do considering he's already behind. But the thing is, we are just getting the platings here right now. So he's losing the farm. But at the same time, he's also losing the platings. So he might be getting kills around the map, but we're getting the platings and we're getting the XP advantage. So it doesn't really work for him. He does get some kills, but it's not worth it. So now we can just take the wave here. Pretty nice. We'll push out the next wave too, and then we're going to make our way back soon. I want to be getting the Trinity Force very soon, as that item is pretty important to have. Okay, let me get that real quick. I think Rengar might be coming here right now, because he's shown up in topside jungle. So I don't want to fight Malphite right now. I don't want to. Okay, great. We'll just be getting this wave here and then make our way back soon. We need like a little bit more for the Trinity Force. Right here. We just need a bit more. Pushing this down. There we go. And getting this one. Malphite is roaming mid lane again, which is perfectly fine for me actually. I can just stand here. I can force the tower right now, and it's still going to be a win-win situation for me. Look at this. He's roaming down mid lane. He gets a really nice kill. We're down here taking the tower, so by the end of the day, it's actually still going to be worth it for me. Nice. Now we got the tower. Now we can make our way back, buy the Trinity Force, teleport down bot lane, and force the dragon. Rengar is coming down there, so they have to be a little careful. Okay, we got the boots. Okay. I'm just tanking it. Unfortunately, couldn't get that much there. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Could have popped my W. I will have to I'll have to let that TF go. I could have used my W to counter the Rengar jump. Actually let him jump there. As we were like flashing. Great. Push it down all the way, and then we will go back soon. Just want to get that tower done for. Here we go. And we got that. Sweet. Even getting the kill for myself, why not? Why not, right? Now we can take that red dragon. The Inverno. So as for the boots, I always recommend the people to buy mercs on Poppy. If the enemy team is like full AD, I recommend you guys to go for ninja tabis instead, but mercs is the best thing to go for. As for the giant bell, which I just bought, I actually wanted to buy a sunfire cape, but back in the day, you need like a giant belt for Sunfire Cape, so I just accidentally bought the wrong item. Just on pure accident. I can replace this with Sunfire Cape later. No worries about that. So now, this thing is being spawned. We need to get that thing, right? So I'm gonna pop my thing right here. We're gonna be cleaning out every single ward. And then we're gonna take it. We're gonna force it with the team. Here we go. Take it back. Great. There's actually a fight happening here right now. I kind of want to have this thing, so just have to keep going. He almost got it. Thank you. So now it's just a matter of my teammates grouping up mid lane and like forcing down the towers. We're actually a lot stronger than they are at the moment, so I don't know what she was doing there. To be honest, I have no idea. We can fight them here. And there we go. I pop my ultimate just to make sure they don't flash away. Nice. We can force like one tower and then we can go make our way back. We could even go for another tower, but it's gonna be kind of risky. It's gonna be risky. We got the damage up at least. Nice. That's a nice catch. You try to get him. Okay, now we can go back. Oh, she missed it. Good. So, after buying the Trinity Force, you want to buy a steraks gage, and as soon as you get the steraks gage, you want to buy like a sunfire cape or spirit visage. You could also go for the sunfire cape after buying Trinity Force, but it's like kind of situational. If you're having a good time, then like steraks gage is also fine. You could also buy like sunfire cape. It's both really good. Kind of situational. In games like this, we might as well just rush the steraks gage. Get like the quick damage. I think the enemy team might be opening because, you know, we got the mid tower and like some of them are missing right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they're opening. Okay, they're not opening yet. Great, so we can still play this out. Gonna back off a little bit. Rengar's right there at the moment. I have no idea what that guy is doing. There's no wards down here at all. And I'm obviously not going to fight a mall fight. I'm obviously not going to do that. It's just a matter of like grouping top lane right now and forcing the top tower. That's all. Very nice. We could force the top tower right away. Don't even necessarily have to do the Baron. Get out. I couldn't reach out my ultimate. I couldn't. She was too far off, so. Great. Let's push it out of the way. They make no chance at all anymore. Yep, that's gonna be the game. Anyways, let's get the Nexus down first. Nice. And that's gonna be the Nexus. Nope. She's not gonna go for this. She does 0 damage, like nearly negative damage. She does no damage. Anyways, this is how you play Poppy in the top lane. Once again, you can find the 4 runes, 4 builds. You can find it all in the description, guys. Saying it once more, Poppy is being used for like counter picking, mainly in the top lane. A really good champion. I would definitely recommend picking her up if you guys are looking for like the perfect champion to counter pick most of the top laners. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching today, and I'll catch you guys up in the next video. Peace.